Hey guys, this is Gabor here, and in today's video I'd like to talk about two different kind of people. Super positive people in one hand, and oppose who actually suffers from anxiety, panic attack, and I'd like to see what is the difference. I took a look about, and I collected a few different things that this group of people do differently as opposed group of people who are really positive, super positive people. Okay, so let's get started. But before started, if you are new at this channel, please consider to press on the subscribe button, on the bell icon as well, in order to get notified whenever I'm doing a new video. That is more than one per week. I'm trying to do at least 3 or 4 per week. That makes me an opportunity to give your help multiple times per week, and I hope you find this helpful. And let's get started. So, number one, in one hand, the super positive people somehow always smiling, ain't they? They wake up smiling, something happening, mostly good things happening with them, smiling, but not just good things happening with them. They sometimes, need to face with challenges, somehow they're still smiling. They are super positive people. In oppose, who suffering panic attack mostly, and having anxiety, difficult days, some fears all the time. I was part of this group here. It's very difficult. It's not easy to smile. I very much understand this group of people. I find very difficult to smile because, all the time just checking if I'm secure, what I need to avoid in order to keep my security alive, keep myself alive, because I wanted to die because of the fear. And this continuous risk assessment is not funny. It is not funny and not easy to smile all the time. I'm not saying I want to support this group, I want to help this group, but not support in order to keep up this mood all the time. I made the change after 15 years of panic attack. I stepped out from this and I overcome the 15 years of panic disorder, thank God. And I find myself, I'm not standing at the super positive people right now, but I'm also not standing here as well. So I wish you to consider this. All the time smiling. You can do smiling, you can smile much more, even if you feel yourself here that all the time risk assessment, and make sure you are secure, but still you can smile. The more you're smiling, the less you are having yourself in this group here. Okay, the next aspect I would like to point is the positive attitude, the existence at all. Let's see that one hand, the super positive people, obviously they've got a lot of things to celebrate the existence, because just being in their own place, their own home, looking around everywhere is the sign of my hard work, and everything is so lovely, so exciting, it's all me, wonderful, so there is no reason not to celebrate the existence, right? As opposed, on the other side, depressed, anxiety sufferers, panic attack sufferers. Myself, I was included, obviously, for this group as well. As starting from myself, the way I saw everything, it was so awful, because many times, for example, in my home I had panic attack, and all I could see as I was looking around is the so terrifying, depressed, big difference, isn't it? So I don't even need to point too much. It's big, sheer difference. Was no reason to celebrate the existence at all. But the existence, on the other hand, is just an existence, and you are as you are right now, in the now. You have no reason not to celebrate your existence at the end of the day. Right, number 3, let's talk another aspect. How perfect positive people see the life generally. Obviously, as I said it before, everywhere is the fruit of their hard work, fruit of the juice, the happiness, the fantastic existence and everything. So that's perfect, all perfect, right? Suppose people with depression, anxiety, panic attacks, it's very hard to see actually through the fear and see the life perfect. And myself, I was included in this obviously, and I saw it very differently to positive people. I saw it negatively, to be honest. I saw it imperfect. I saw it with question marks. I saw it. I didn't even see the word. Yeah. Number 4. Another aspect is about the life appreciation and what about the challenges. Obviously the life is all about challenges, all about changes, all about every single changes could be a new challenge. For positive people, to see challenges oftentimes goes as the challenges are my best friend, because going through, no matter if I fail or succeed, still those things are my best friend, because they can teach me how I can be better. So with this in mind, every challenge is just takes you ahead, takes you be better, goes and flies you to succeed even more and more and more. The other hand, life with depressed, anxiety, panic attack, living people, it's very hard to see the same way, because what you see, the fears, the need for security, the need for feel safe all the time. To feel safe is a challenge by itself, and to overcome that means that you need to overcome the whole panic attack, panic disorder, the anxiety, the stress. You need to decrease the amount of stress to see the same way as positive people does. The next one is number 6, to talk about to your true self. And the yourself, which is, I like the fact it's could be distinguished, because what is your true self? Your true self is the person in you that acts by condition, by the real inner you. Stupid example, but let me just say here that, for example, you need to act without thinking. You need to act immediately, as an immediate circumstance makes you to act. You could say an accident, for example, to avoid an accident more accurately, or any different situation, somebody telling you something that it surprised you, but you still answer like this without thinking. Who is this? Is this your mind thinking self, or is this your forever, always you, true self? The second one, isn't it? For positive people, this always you is very much aligned. The distance between the ego, the egoic mind for them, and their true self is not very far. However, in opposed, the other hand, people with depression, panic attack, it's so many question marks that what is the reason of my condition, why I can not be living my myself. What is this in me? Unacceptable. It's looking unacceptable. And what is this distance? It's very far. I'm afraid it's very, very far. To compare to positive people where the egoic mind and the true self is close, living in a symbiosis, and for people with depression, it's just not really aligned, isn't it? Another aspect, this is again the smile. Positive people we can see that positive people smiling a lot, but not just them, surrounded people around them, they're smiling a lot, because this is just a positive environment, isn't it? I suppose my 15 years was not really a positive environment. I was finding myself literally not really smiling, and therefore my environment, including my marriage, including my family life, including my friends, I wasn't really the cause, the heart, the core cause for feeling good, really. Why? Because I didn't really feel very good, to be honest, and that was a really hard time, and not many smile I was able to cause. And two more aspects before the end I'd like to talk about. If you look around, you can see positive people mostly spending their time with only positive people, because they can challenge each other, they can, you know, learn from each other, they can work each other as well. If you see that, it's very hard to see that positive people actually surrounding them with a sheer reason, without any sheer reason. People who are actually coming from the other side. The other side means that, you know, panic attack, depressed, not the attitude, feeling very well of each other. The super positive and depressed. This is not coming together. And the last one, let's talk about the happiness. Happiness with no reason. Is that reasonable? Well, it could be for positive people, because to feel the happiness, it's just look around everywhere. Everywhere is just the fruit of my hard work, and the happiness comes from every corner of place. From the world, from people, everywhere, just, you know, the reason for my happiness. As opposed the other side, people with panic attack, depression, anxiety, you know, the happiness, for example, me, the happiness was something different, wasn't really me. And you can still pretend to feel happy. You can still pretend to smile much more. Still you can pretend to feel much better. Still you can pretend that you are on the positive side. Why? I know it's hard, but you can do that. If you do that, you help to your anxiety, panic attack, and you help to your you can help to your surrounded people. You can help people around you. And also, if you pretend so, and also that takes you much closer to finally be ready to ask for help to your condition. And if you'd like to do so, you can ask my help at any time. Just if you have any thoughts, you can put into your comment field below. Please subscribe, press on the bell icon in order to get notified. I'm trying to do videos often. Thanks for watching.